Hello, beautiful people, beautiful friends. Good morning, happy Monday, or whenever you're watching this. It's Monday morning, June 7th. I actually know the date today. I took a look and it's beautiful. We had rain yesterday, so it's super green outside. I'm super grateful for that because it had been pretty warm here. And yeah, it just feels great today. It's we're heading into the equinox in a couple weeks, and we are heading into some eclipse, some more of the eclipse season. So there's some very powerful energies that are going to start moving through. So just sit with it and allow. I did a really awesome collaboration with a beautiful soul yesterday, Jeremy, from the Ascended Masters group, and I was so grateful to speak with him about light language and what it means, and just the different frequencies that we bring through. And light language is so many different things. And one of the topics that we touched on was discernment. I'm always talking about spiritual discernment because there's a lot of things out there that may seem really awesome, but they might not be so awesome. So if something doesn't feel right to you in your system, go with that. And that's what I always teach is discernment. Discernment for you and your system. We're all in different spaces. Nobody's better than anybody else. Nobody's lower than anybody else. We just all are, and we're exactly where we need to be. And when we settle into that, we understand that we need to be watchful of the things that we allow around us. Yes, we can love from afar. Yes, we can appreciate and respect from afar. And we can still show compassion to those things that we might not agree with, because everybody comes from their space of consciousness. Like I said, there's no good or bad. There's no duality or polarity. The more we polarize things, the more we feed those energies of things that we may think are evil or bad. Because like I said, everything just is. So with discernment of everything around you, listen to your body, feel into your body. The more you get in touch with your body and your nervous system, the more you clear your nervous system and your energy system, the more you can feel into those feelings in your body and understand what they are, rather than reacting out of fear. You don't react. You feel in and you discern, and you make a conscious choice instead of reacting in your primal brain, in your reptilian consciousness, in those spaces, that trauma brain. We won't act out of trauma anymore. So when you're triggered, you can actually just pull yourself out and be like, hey, what's going on here? Why am I feeling this? Because we all do. We all have those moments where we're going to be triggered in life. That's the joy of life. And that's just what we need to understand about our system. So discernment. I don't like using the terms like false light or anything like that, because like I said, nothing's good or bad or wrong. That light is good for somebody's system. It just might not be the right frequency match for yours. And understand that. You are all so beautiful, and you're all so smart, and you're all so aware. You just need to tap into that and stop thinking that you're not, because so many of us are told that we're not, or that we get a spiritual guide or teacher, or just a teacher in general, and we put them on a pedestal. Don't do that. Don't put anybody on a pedestal. It's great to learn from others, but this wisdom that we hold, everybody is able to tap into it and tune into it. We all have that ability. Man, if you would have saw me 3 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, you wouldn't even think that I'd be where I am. I had somebody tell me 4 years ago that I was destined for greatness, and that I had to get the frick out of my own way. Not in those words, more harsh words, but I was like, I didn't understand, because I was very self-destructive. I didn't understand my system. I understood that I caused a lot of chaos around me subconsciously. And now I understand that's a gift in me. I'm a catalyst. I'm a catalyst for change. So my energy will catalyze crap in people, and it'll make people uncomfortable, because my energy, I vibrate at this frequency that actually penetrates into people's beings, whether I'm working on them or not. If you open to me, that's what happens. So now I understand how to not allow that energy to seep out and touch other people unless they want it. Because you can't heal somebody who doesn't want to be healed, because it makes them uncomfortable, and it's free will. Like, we're not allowed to, that's like a law. We can't give things to people unless they want to receive it. That is going against the karmic laws, the universal laws, and that is against the highest best good of all. The highest best good of all is to serve. It's to love. It's to be there, be a conduit for healing. Yeah, it probably happens to you too, because you do vibrate at that frequency too, Jackie. I feel a lot, most of the people that have come to this community are very much similar to me, because what happens is these like frequencies vibrate together. And this is what happens, is as we level up, we level those up around us. And it's like this awesome climb up this ladder of frequency and understanding and compassion. And we get to a point where we're looking down at things from like 30,000 feet and we can see this view. And, don't kid yourself. I still have moments where I have to mindfully take myself out of my own head and go up to that view so I can have a bird's eye view of what's going on, because I still have moments. But the discernment's been a big thing for me. Just understanding that not everybody has the highest intentions, and it doesn't mean that they mean it. But just know that it's okay to say no and pull yourself away and set that boundary. Just like it's okay to not respond to everybody. It's okay to not put yourself out there constantly. It's okay to have that boundary, When I first started this community, I felt like I had to respond to everything, like every comment. And now I've turned off a lot of notifications. I call into my existence the ones that need me to respond to them, because as a physical being, I can't respond to everything because it would drain me. And then that's not serving me. And then I'm not serving others because I'm draining myself. I'm not listening to my energy. I respond to messages, of course. Sometimes it takes a couple days, but I do. And before I'd feel bad not responding right away. And we just have to understand that it's okay. It's okay to set a boundary. It's okay to say no to things that don't feel right. It's okay to allow people to fall away in your life and not pull them back, because there's a reason things fall away. As you level up timelines, you're going to see that certain things fall away. You're going to see memories falling away. I remember being younger and having these blocks of time in my life that I didn't even remember. It was like they didn't exist anymore. They did on a different timeline, but I wasn't on that timeline anymore. So it's like those memories weren't valid. They weren't a part. As we change our now, we change our past, we change our future. Our whole timeline levels up. So keep doing the work, keep feeling it in. Keep an eye out. I'll have a healing circle coming up probably next Thursday. I'm just still trying to figure out the dates on that. I'm going to run those monthly. I was running them a couple times a month, but that was too much for me because I work with clients too. So it's a lot. If anybody wants to book one-on-one with me, I have offerings. I do a lot of different healing. I do coaching. It's ascension coaching, soul connection coaching. That's my specialty, is bringing the soul back in, reintegrating our soul into our system. Because if we're not mind, body, soul together, we're not going to vibrate properly. We need to bring our souls back in and align our mind and our heart and our body, our physical body, and it's beautiful. So I do have offerings. I open up a few spots during the week, so keep an eye on that. Or if you'd like, I can pass you my website along with all my information. I just want to tell you all, you're doing such a great job, and keep shining that light. I love it. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm these connections are beyond what I ever could have imagined. And the response from people, it just fills my heart with so much gratitude for living on this earth plane. So I love you. I'm sending you all so much love. I'm going to pull a quick card before I get off of here and I forget. So we're going to ask Spirit what we need to see today. I have a headache today. I think it's the change in weather. It's funny. I woke up with a bit of a headache, but it's going away. So it's the I Have Faith card. I love these. It says, I believe in everything that shines within me. I hold on to the search for my truth, to the perfect fulfillment of my dreams, and the certainty of my complete ascension towards the light. I believe that I will succeed in each and every aspect of my life. I have faith that I will overcome my fears, and thus I will receive what's best for me. And that's it. We have to believe in ourselves. You have to believe that your dreams are worthy. You're worthy. You have to come into full alignment with who you are as a being, not who everybody else is, who you are, your soul's purpose, falling in love with yourself at the core level, understanding that you're meant to be you, not anybody else. You're not a clone of anybody else. That's the beauty of this earth plane. We've gone through this, this century of everybody trying to be like everybody else. And it's time to dance to the beat of your own drum and be you. Be authentically you. I've always been authentically me, even when it wasn't good and it didn't serve me. But it's always been very helpful, because I've never questioned who I was. And I know for some people that's a hard thing to grasp. but you are perfectly imperfect and exactly how you're supposed to be right now and going forward and every step of the way before you. So don't have any guilt or shame for anything you've been through. Those have been your lessons. Those have been your gifts to where you are now. Keep going, keep shining, keep loving, and keep spreading your light. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great day. Bye.